morning. It's true. I am a princess. It's true. I'm going to tell you a story this morning because that's what I do. I tell stories, and I love to tell stories to people all ages. This story is a Moorish story that came by way of France, and it's called The Sultan and the Rooster, and you have a part, and you pick it up as you come along. You'll understand it. There once was a rooster, and he loved his master. One day he was pecking on the ground, and he looked down and he found a bright, shiny penny. Oh, he was so excited. He said, "Wow, I can buy my master all kinds of things. It's going to be wonderful." Yes, back then you could buy a lot with a penny. A lot of stuff. I can buy him just wonderful things. But down the road was coming the Sultan with his soldiers. He saw the rooster who found the penny. He walked over and he said, "I'll just take that penny for taxes." And he snatched it away. And the rooster threw himself up and he said, "Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, give me back my penny." That's part of your part, and you'll pick up the rest of it on the way. Sing with me. Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, give me back my penny. And that Sultan said, "No way." That's your part too. So, Sultan said, "Oh, just take him over there and chunk him in the well." The soldiers grabbed him up. They marched him over to the well, and they threw him down into the well. Thinking fast, the rooster sang, "Open my mouth, drink up all the water. Open my mouth, sing. Open my mouth, drink up all the water." He opened his mouth, and quick as a wink, he drank up all the water in the well. Climbed up the sides, hopped out of that well, marched over to that Sultan, and he said, "Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, give me back my penny. Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, give me back my penny." And that Sultan said, "No." Right, "No way." And the Sultan said, "Well, just take him. I'll be away with him. Take him down to the castle and throw him in the furnace down in the dungeon." The soldiers marched him down, got down to the dungeon where the furnace was, opened that door with the fire. Whew, that fire was hot. Threw that rooster in, slammed the door, bang. Quick as a wink, that rooster sang, "Open my mouth, spit out all the water. Open my mouth, spit out all the water." And put out that fire quick as a wink. Went up to that door and went. The soldiers went. And they opened the door. And out jumped that rooster quick as a wink. Marched up to the throne room where that Sultan was, and he marched up to him and he said, "Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle." Y'all aren't that sleepy. "Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, give me back my penny. Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, give me back my penny." And the Sultan said, "No way." What? Getting better. Yes, exactly right. And he called his soldiers and he said, "Go over and grab that rooster and take him out on the far field where the beehives are and throw him in the beehive." They grabbed him and they walked him out. They carefully opened up that lid with the bees, threw him in that box, and quick as a wink he sang, "Open my mouth, to eat up all the bees. Open my mouth, eat up all the bees." And that's just what he did. Opened his mouth, and quick as a wink, all those bees flew right down into his tummy. Knocked on the top of that door. Soldiers opened that lid, and out he popped, and he marched way over to the Sultan. The Sultan was walking in his flower garden with his big long robes and his big baggy pants. And the rooster walked up and he said, Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, give me back my penny. Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, give me back my penny. And that Sultan said, "No way." No way, that's right. And the rooster sang, open my mouth, spit out all the bees. Open my mouth, spit out all the bees. And he did, and shh, out flew the bees. Now bees like quiet, dark places. They flew right into that Sultan's pants and started to sting him, and he'd go, ow, 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 ow. And the rooster said, give me back my penny. And that Sultan reached down in his pocket, grabbed that penny, threw it on the ground, and said, here's your old penny. And off he went. Rooster walked over to his penny, he picked it up, and he sang, cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, I've got back my penny. Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, I've got back my penny. Thank you.